I'm Justin Cantu here, fortunate enough to be with Yankees reporter and journalist Sweeney Murdy. Now, Sweeney, you work in one of the greatest sports cities in all of America. Do you think that working in such a big city with such a passionate fan base has helped you be better at your job?
That's a really good question. I think, yeah, they keep you on your toes because there's always a thirst for knowledge and information and analysis, especially when you're covering a team like the Yankees. So you always have to be prepared to bring out what fans are trying to watch for.
And so I've heard a lot this week about relationships and how important relationships within the industry are. Would you say it's more important to have more relationships with less trust within the relationship, or maybe fewer relationships but with more trust in each one?
I think you just try to build a good level with everybody. Know that you're honest, and if you're honest about things, then they can trust you. I think that always helps. And I always think just building an easy rapport and knowing that you're not always going to these guys. Like when you cover a beat, just go up and talk to these guys sometimes without interviewing them necessarily. And then when you need something, you can always go back and get them.
Now, moving over to the Yankees right now, they have the third best record in baseball, but right now in this pace, they'll be playing in the wild card game. Do you think that if a team like the Yankees were to have such a successful regular season but then lose in the wild card game, do you think that the argument against this wild card format, that really you can have such a good season and have it end after just one game, do you think that gained more traction if the Yankees were to lose in the wild card game?
I think that's always just the little pitfall of that wild card game. I don't think you could necessarily blame anybody if the Yankees win, say, 106 games and the Red Sox happen to win 108 or 109. It's not much of a fault of a team that won 106 games. It just happens that this one year it kind of falls that way. I don't think they'll ever fix it. I don't think they fix it because it happened once. If it happened over and over again and teams felt unjust, there was no justice in it, then I think maybe you'd visit it again more.
Now, Aaron Boone, he's obviously had a strong season in his first year at the helm in the Bronx, but were you a little skeptical with the Yankees getting a guy at manager that had no experience coming in?
I think I felt that this was a good team coming in and that you were going to have success as long as you had a decent idea what you were doing. I think, listen, if Mickey Callaway was the Yankee manager, the Yankees still have really good players. I think they'd still be a really good team. If Aaron Boone was the Mets manager, that team isn't very good, so I don't know how much of a difference he would make. I like to say in baseball, a lot of times it's the horses, not the jockeys.
Thank you, Sweeney. It's all the time we have. Back to you.